February 2025, Dubai. Benjo, CEO of cryptocurrency exchange Bybit, receives an urgent call at 3:17 a.m. Sir, there's a problem with the Ethereum transfer. Zhou checks his screen and freezes. During a routine transfer from cold storage to a hot wallet, over 400,000 Ethereum tokens, worth $1.5 billion, have vanished. The scheduled transaction shows complete, but the funds never arrived at their destination. Within hours, blockchain analysts confirm the unthinkable. The largest cryptocurrency heist in history has just been executed by an elite team of North Korean state-sponsored hackers known as the Lazarus Group. For over a decade, an elite hacking collective operating under the direction of North Korea's intelligence services has executed increasingly sophisticated attacks on the global financial system. From traditional banks to cryptocurrency exchanges, the Lazarus Group has perfected methods to bypass security systems once considered impenetrable. How did a country with limited internet access and technological resources build one of the most advanced cyber warfare units in the world? Why have international efforts to stop them repeatedly failed? And where have the billions in stolen funds disappeared to? In our connected world, the greatest thefts don't require breaking into vaults, just breaking trust. If protecting your financial future matters to you, hit subscribe now. Our alerts could be your digital shield when you need it most. 2007, Pyongyang, North Korea. Under direct orders from leader Kim Jong-il, the country's military intelligence agency begins recruiting its brightest mathematical students. The Reconnaissance General Bureau creates a specialized cyber warfare division that would later become known as the Lazarus Group. With the country facing severe international sanctions and economic isolation, the unit received a critical mission: develop the capability to generate foreign currency through cyber operations. Initially focusing on relatively simple cyber attacks, the group steadily refined its skills through operations against South Korean targets. By 2013, internal intelligence assessments indicated that North Korea's fledgling cyber warfare unit had become capable of mounting sophisticated attacks against international targets. The turning point came in 2016, when Lazarus executed their first major bank heist, an audacious attack on Bangladesh's central bank. By exploiting vulnerabilities in the SWIFT international banking network, they attempted to steal nearly $1 billion. Though most transfers were blocked, they successfully made off with $81 million, proving that even central banks could be vulnerable. The Bybit heist of February 2025 represented the culmination of years of increasingly sophisticated attacks. The operation began with targeted spear phishing emails sent to key Bybit developers months earlier. These perfectly crafted messages contained malicious code that established a foothold within the company's network. With patience and precision, the hackers slowly mapped the cryptocurrency exchange's infrastructure, looking for vulnerabilities in the transaction approval system. They identified a critical weakness in the multi-signature platform used for transferring funds between cold storage and operational wallets. The attack was timed to coincide with a scheduled maintenance transfer, a regular movement of funds from secure offline storage to the exchange's operational wallets. During this legitimate transfer, the hackers intercepted the transaction verification process and modified the destination address. To the exchange's security systems, everything appeared normal. The transaction was properly signed and authorized, except the 400,000 Ethereum tokens worth $1.5 billion were now headed to addresses controlled by North Korean operatives. Once the funds were diverted, the hackers executed a pre-planned laundering operation with military precision. First, they immediately divided the stolen Ethereum across more than 40 separate wallets to complicate tracking efforts. Each wallet received approximately $27 million. Small enough to avoid immediate attention, but large enough to process efficiently. Next, they began converting the Ethereum into other cryptocurrencies, primarily Bitcoin and privacy-focused coins like Monero, using decentralized exchanges that don't require identity verification. To further obscure the trail, They employed specialized mixing services that combined cryptocurrency from multiple sources, making it nearly impossible to follow specific funds. FBI investigator Sarah Chen explained, within just 48 hours, the North Korean operatives had laundered over $160 million, a speed of financial obfuscation that would have been unimaginable even a year ago. The remainder of the funds began a complex journey through thousands of cryptocurrency wallets, eventually headed toward exchanges known for minimal regulatory oversight, where they could be converted to traditional currency. Unlike typical cybercriminals motivated solely by profit, the Lazarus Group's operations serve a geopolitical purpose. International intelligence agencies have confirmed that North Korea's cyber heists directly fund the country's nuclear weapons and missile programs. With conventional revenue streams blocked by international sanctions, cryptocurrency theft has become a critical source of foreign currency for the regime. A confidential United Nations report estimated that between 2017 and 2024, North Korean hackers stole approximately $3 billion through 58 cyber attacks against financial institutions and cryptocurrency platforms. According to analysis by Western intelligence agencies, these funds have been specifically channeled into North Korea's weapons development programs, funding crucial components and raw materials that would otherwise be unobtainable under international sanctions. As one senior intelligence official noted, these aren't just crimes, they're funding mechanisms for a nuclear-armed state that threatens global security. The FBI's response to the Bybit heist was immediate, but faced significant challenges. Within 24 hours, the agency issued a public service announcement identifying North Korea as the responsible party and releasing 51 cryptocurrency addresses linked to the hackers. Global exchanges were urged to freeze any transactions connected to these addresses. Blockchain analytics firms, including Elliptic and TRM Labs, joined the investigation using sophisticated tracking tools to follow the movement of funds across the cryptocurrency ecosystem. Despite these efforts, the fundamental design of cryptocurrency systems, built for decentralization and privacy, complicated recovery efforts. Unlike traditional banking systems, cryptocurrency transactions cannot be reversed once completed. By February 26, 2025, the FBI officially confirmed that North Korea's Lazarus Group was responsible for the theft, referring to the operation as Trader. International arrest warrants were issued for several individuals believed to be associated with the group, but with the hackers operating from North Korean territory, apprehension remained unlikely. As of May 2025, only a fraction of the stolen funds, approximately $50 million, has been recovered. Bybit has assured its customers that the exchange can absorb the loss without affecting user funds. But the incident has sparked renewed concerns about the security of digital assets. In response, major cryptocurrency exchanges have implemented additional security measures, including advanced verification procedures for large transfers. The attack has also prompted calls for greater international cooperation in combating North Korean cyber operations. Several countries have proposed new sanctions targeting entities that facilitate North Korea's cryptocurrency money laundering. For the Lazarus Group, the heist represents their most successful operation to date. Intelligence sources suggest the funds will likely finance North Korea's weapons programs for years to come, while the group continues to refine its techniques for future attacks. The $1.7 billion stolen by North Korea's elite hackers demonstrates a frightening new reality. In the digital financial era, even the most secure institutions remain vulnerable to sophisticated state-sponsored attacks. As cryptocurrency continues to evolve as a major financial system, the line between cybersecurity and national security has blurred. What began as simple bank fraud has transformed into a critical funding pipeline for a nuclear-armed state. For institutions and individuals alike, the lesson is clear. In a world where digital assets can be stolen without physical access, security must evolve beyond traditional protections. Trust but verify, always. This is Dark Data Files, decoding the digital underworld together.